watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Happening now at 6, we are ringing in the new year here on DC News Now, tracking festivities across the world and right here at home in the DMV. Plus, a DC News Now weather special. Our weather team will reach to the skies to track the forecast with a little help from a weather balloon. And we are helping you move into the new year with your finances in check. Tips to help you stretch your dollar when it comes to taking on things like tackling debt or preparing for retirement.
And I'll talk a little bit about the climate for the last day of 2023, and we'll also take a look at what's ahead in store for us in 2024. That's all coming up with my full forecast.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 6. I'm Marielle Carbone in for Ben Dennis tonight. Well, of course, we are getting ready to bring in the new year here across the DMV. But first, it is already 2024 in many parts of the world. You can see here in Australia, the country celebrating with a beautiful display at that famous Sydney Opera House. Also, the Philippines ringing in the new year with their own light show. The display is in the country's capital of Manila. We love seeing all of those displays across the world. And back here in the DMV, 2023, we have a few hours left to go, but the new year, it will actually start very shortly in one DC neighborhood. DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us from the Petworth community as folks are gathering for an annual tradition. Dave, tell us what's going on over there.
Good evening to you, Marielle. Right now it is pretty cool outdoors, but soon it is going to be quite festive here at the corner of Sherman Circle and Illinois Northwest as the giant purple ball over my left shoulder will fall to mark the start of the new year. That's going to happen in about an hour. This is the 10th year of the tradition. But what makes this different from most New Year's Eve celebrations is 2 countdowns take place. The first happens at 7 o'clock. This is primarily for parents with young children. Curtis Gilbert and his husband added the extra countdown about 6 years ago, so everyone in the neighborhood can be involved in the New Year's Eve festivities.
It gives them a chance to celebrate and the holiday with their kids without having to make sure they're up at try to keep them awake till midnight, because that's not always a good thing.
I've been living here for 3 years and I didn't know, but I think it's great. It's awesome for the community.
And just a reminder, the first ball drop takes place at 7 p.m., just about an hour from now. But don't feel bad if you miss it. Of course, the traditional midnight drop will take place at 12 p.m. We are live in the Petworth community. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, thanks, Dave. A good time for a lot of people out there in just under an hour. Now, if you will be out on New Year's Eve, you want to stay alert. That is the advice from Montgomery County Fire and Rescue as you make those New Year's Eve plans. Here is what they say you can do to be prepared in the case of an emergency while you're out. First, have a communication plan in case you get separated from your friends, and plan a meeting place in case of that emergency. When you enter a building, you'll want to keep your eye out for any exits and make sure that you feel safe in your surroundings. Now, if an emergency does happen, react immediately and plan your exit. Make sure you do not re-enter the building once you've left. And if you plan on drinking any time up until New Year's Eve, the Washington Regional Alcohol Program is offering free rides through Lyft. They are providing codes for rides up to $15. Those codes are available between 10 p.m. New Year's Eve and 4 a.m. on January 1st. You can find them on the Washington Regional Alcohol Program's Sober Ride website, and anyone 21 and older can redeem those codes in Lyft's payment tab on their app. Plus, Metro will be running longer hours on New Year's Eve. All of those trains will run until 2 in the morning. And with the Red Line construction now complete, a reminder that those stations between DuPont and Gallery Place are now back to normal. And fire officials are warning people to be mindful before setting off any fireworks on New Year's Eve. One firefighter says to watch the weather in the days before, and I guess the hours before now as we get down to it, before the holiday. He says if it's going to be dry, it's really not a good idea to set off fireworks. He also has some additional tips for you.
First of all, never set off fireworks under the influence of any drugs or alcohol. maintain a safe distance around it. Always supervise your children and your animals.
Firefighters also suggest keeping a bucket of water or a fire extinguisher nearby and to call 911 if anything gets out of hand. Now keep in mind, many airborne fireworks are banned in the DMV. And if you're spending the next few days finalizing your New Year's resolutions, you are not alone. In fact, it's a tradition that researchers say has existed in some form for more than 4,000 years. A Clemson University professor who has studied resolutions says there's a science to keeping them. He says a goal of starting healthy habits is good, but it starts with focusing on a short-term streak where you have to consciously decide to take an action each day. He says the first step is to make sure you define exactly what your daily goal is so you can keep track of your streak a little easier.
Everyone can define a streak how they see fit. Not everyone defines a running streak in that same way. But in one way or another, you need to have parameters for the behavior. Streaks also, they have to be perceived by the person as a streak. I think most of the growth in streaks is in the online world because, again, the technology allows you to easily track behavior.
And Weathers says having someone like a friend or something like an app can help you maintain that streak. Talking resolutions, Scott, do you have any resolutions in the last few hours as we head into the new year?
I certainly do. Yes, I do. And one of those is hopefully everybody gets to enjoy the New Year's Eve festivities that are happening around the region. It is dry out there right now here in Washington, D.C. As we scan, no rain on the on our radar scope there. However, up around the Hagerstown area and a little bit north of Hagerstown, we're seeing a little light rain shower or drizzle activity. And we pan a little bit further over to the west. Well, we're picking up not just rain, but a little freezing rain and even a little snow in and around the Frostburg area out towards the Mount Savage region along I-68. So please be careful if you're doing some driving out there over the next hour or so. You can see again the wide view showing very, very light precipitation. Did mention that yesterday. It's definitely come to fruition here. And over the next hour or so, we'll be looking at some of that precipitation carrying through either Hagerstown or even to the potential of seeing a little light rain in the Frederick region. Now, we'll have more details about your hour-by-hour forecast right up to the midnight witching hour coming up in My Mayweather in just a few. Marielle.
All right, thanks, Scott. Well, good news if you are possibly traveling tonight for New Year's Eve. Amtrak says all service is back up and running tonight after signal issues caused some delays this morning. MARC commuter train service was also suspended temporarily today. The issue was fixed around 11 this morning, but delays continued for a little bit there. But once again, those trains are all up and running on time again here tonight. Well, D.C. police are investigating a double stabbing this morning in Northeast. Police say the incident happened on Mount Olivet Road just before 7 o'clock. Officials say a man and a woman were stabbed. Both were conscious and breathing on the scene. That investigation is still ongoing. And police in the district also investigating a shooting that left 2 teens injured in Southeast. Officials responded to 37th Street around 12:40 this afternoon. Police say they found 2 teens who had been shot. Both were conscious and breathing at the scene with non-life-threatening injuries. And as we wrap up 2023, one analysis shows a drop in murders in most cities that are major cities across the country, but that is not the case here in the district. DC News Now's Tosin Fikili is in the studio with a look at crime data at a glance in DC in 2023.
An ABC News analysis found 7 of the 10 largest cities saw double-digit declines in murders this year. In D.C., we had double-digit increases in homicides and other crimes. Every major crime is up in D.C., according to police data, except one. According to our news partners, The Hill, one data analysis says homicide is down almost 13% across the country this year compared to 2022. So what does that data look like in the district? According to MPD data, as of of December 29, there was a 35% increase in homicides from 2022 to 2023. So let's show you some of those other numbers from that MPD database. Assault with a dangerous weapon went up by 1%. There were almost 1,400 incidents reported in 2023. Robbery up as well, about 68% in the district. Burglary also up, and car theft went up about 83% from 2022 to 2023. Last week, I spoke to one neighborhood commissioner who told me a short-term action to take to tackle crime is work being done on the level of prosecution, and what she says is things falling through the cracks at the district attorney's office.
I saw a crime the other day, an arrest that had been made, but the gentleman had, 5 warrants out, or had 5 charges against him that had not been pursued, which allowed him to be on the street to commit another crime. We can't continue to let that happen. And rather than just acknowledging this, some of our systems are failing us, people become offended, like, well, you're just finger pointing. And we can talk about whose fault it was. We can talk about, all of that later on. Right now, we all need to pull together, recognize what is happening, and do what we can based on the data.
Prosecutors have said they are limited by the laws and sentencing guidelines D.C. Council has put in place, and the crime lab previously not being accredited did not help. Now, the only type of crime that saw a decrease in D.C. is theft from a car, and it only went down 1%. You can see the complete crime data from MPD on our website, dcnewsnow.com. In the studio, I'm Tosin Fakile. Back to you.
The Powerball jackpot is now sitting at $810 million after no winner was announced in last night's drawing. Really thought we were going to win here at the studio. Well, if you play and win and decide to go for that lump sum instead of yearly payments, you would get about $409 million. Not bad. This is the 4th Powerball jackpot to exceed $500 million this year.